In this video, we'll explore how the enable, disable, and reset functions work. A rule can only execute if it is enabled. Therefore, disabling a rule effectively prevents it from executing in the future until another rule re-enables it or it is reset. This allows for dynamic control of execution paths. Disabling a rule is useful for reducing the noise in a strategy from rules that are no longer required to execute after a certain time or after a strategy has moved into another phase. Any rule that can be executed also has the ability to control the execution state of other rules after it has executed. This is configured in the section After Execution when editing a rule. Let's look at a quick example. We will edit the Cancel Sell Orders rule and configure it to enable the Place by Limit orders. Once we apply this setting, you'll see a blue dotted line linking the controlling rule and the target rule. In this strategy, the result of this will be that the next tick price will now trigger the Place by Limit orders rule to execute again. Remember that trade rules are disabled by default after execution. Like other rule links, the enable, disable, and reset link can be shown or hidden for clarity for an individual rule, or you can control visibility of all the links in the strategy using the toggle button. The reset function provides the capability to clear a rule's internal data, execution state, and execution count. These actions return a rule to its original state when the strategy started. This can be useful when you want a rule to start fresh. For example, when reinitializing a condition or repeating a trade setup after certain criteria are met. The effects of resetting rule data or the execution count can be overridden independently by the target rule, depending on the use case. For example, you may want to reset the execution count while retaining only the data, especially if you're using the execution count to track how many times a rule has executed for conditional branching. To prevent another rule resetting a given rule's data, you must explicitly switch off this capability within the target rule's initial state configuration. In the opposite scenario, you can prevent the execution count of a rule being reset by using the switch in the execution dependency section. A rule will always return to its original execution state, whether that is enabled or disabled after a reset. There is also a reset rule available that will reset all of the rules in the strategy when it is executed. The individual overrides configured for each rule will still apply and prevent a reset on either the rule data or execution count. This control mechanism is a powerful feature for managing the flow of execution.